Hello and welcome to the Mountain View Community Center's brand new volunteer platform. This is the site that you're going to go to whenever you want to volunteer for the Mountain View Community Center. This is where all of the opportunities will be posted and where you can go ahead and register an RSVP for those opportunities. The first thing that I think everyone should do is go up to the top of your bar and bookmark this. Bookmark this tab. And that means that it'll save it, and we're going to call it Mountain View Community Center. That should be the same on everyone's computer, and then you'll be able to go back to this site whenever you want to look for volunteer opportunities at the Mountain View Community Center. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to sign up. We're going to register to create an account with the Mountain View Community Center volunteer platform. So we're going to click this green button up in the top right, sign up, and then it will walk us through the steps of creating an account. You can sign up with Facebook if that's easier for you. That will connect your account with the Mountain View Community Center volunteer platform to your Facebook, to the email address that you created your Facebook with. It might just be easier to sign up with your email address, and that's what we're going to do for Jane Jetson. So your first and last name is required here. And then you need to include your email address as well. So we're going to do Jane Jetson at mountainviewcc.org, our little pretend employee here. Then it asks for some information like your address. You can include that, or your phone number. You can include that. Neither of those things are required, but they could be helpful for us to get in contact with you if you prefer to be contacted by text, or if you would like to receive mail from the community center at some times. But again, that's not required. The next question here is about your availability. Again, this is not required, but if there are certain days and times that consistently work better for you, you can select that. And that will help us to connect you with opportunities that might work best with your schedule. And then finally, there's some just biographical information down here, including your birthday and your gender. If you'd like to include that, that's great for demographics, but it's not required to register. Finally, we have a question about what languages you speak. That can be helpful for connecting you to opportunities where you may need a translator. And then you're just going to create a password. So we're just going to put in a password here, make it something that you can remember so that you can always come back and create an account when you need to log into your account, Then we'll hit this blue Create Your Account button. Great, so the account has been created. And then it's going to ask you a couple of questions about causes and skills that you have. So this causes question is about things that you're passionate about. So our employee Jane, she's really passionate about the environment and family and education. Those are the things that she's really passionate about right now. You can select as many of these as you would like, and you can always go back in the future and add more causes that you're passionate about. It just helps to connect you to opportunities that you might be passionate about. I'm going to continue to the next step. And this is a question about skills that you might have. So Jane is actually a lawyer, so she's got experience in the legal field, but she also has experience in education and in art. And again, this will help us to connect you to opportunities where your special skills might be particularly useful. And again, you can always change this in the future if you would like. We'll continue on to the next step. This asks you to become a program fan, and that will show you all of the opportunities that come up underneath that program. So right now, our only program that we have on the platform is Kid Power Packs, because that's our main focus right now during the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, is feeding kids in the Fife and Puyallup school districts. So I'm going to become a fan of that because I really want to support this really important initiative. And then we're just going to continue on to the next step. It says, congratulations, you've set up your account. Okay, and then we click continue. Our account is all set up and it'll take you to this page here that shows you the volunteer snapshot for June 10th, which is when we've created this account. Now, I mentioned that you could change things in the future if you would like, and I'll show you where you can do that. So if you see this over here, view your full volunteer resume, we're going to click on that button, and it shows us the volunteer resume for Jane Jetson. It shows what causes she's passionate about, and you can click on this arrow over here if you'd like to change it. It shows you what skills she has. Again, you can click on this plus button if you'd like to change the skills or add them. It shows us when we joined, and it also gives you the opportunity to do things like track your hours. Jane hasn't volunteered for anything yet, so she doesn't have any hours yet. But this volunteer profile is really helpful for tracking all of those things that you have done for the Mountain View Community Center. In the next video, I'll show you how you can sign up for an opportunity as an individual.